Welcome back. Let's head on over to the Blacklight District. I was going to say, like, what can we not go to? Like, oh yeah, the condemned sector. We should still try and investigate that, though. See if anything's said. So we got Elaine around, you know.
I guess
She was there. I guess it's like Katra just sounded more happy then with that. I guess we're off. Like, I don't know if that's new, but I don't know. Just I don't know. Again, I'm just very happy with Katra's voice work now. Was it this one? The condemned sectors through this way. No reason for us to go there now, though. Ah, there we go. Nothing from Elaine. I mean, it is acting as if they're all around, you know. So it's not like I need Elaine in the group. So. Strange. It seems the anti-immigration activists are getting more vocal again. You know, I've heard there are even anti-immigration terrorist groups now. I'll have to keep my guard up. Maybe it's the True Grievance Brigade? I mean, they did attack the International Forum in Crossbell a few years ago. Yes, I'm well aware of that, yes. Seems they haven't learned their lesson yet. No dear. And the reason I've been able to survive in the shadows for so long is because I'm sensitive to danger. But it's hard to tell what lengths these terrorists are willing to go to. Guess I just need to be on guard. On guard!
Now, what might you be after?
No. Does that give me... Yes, we're getting loads of stuff for craft points, aren't we?
I'll be seeing you.
Yes, quite. I'm going slightly more British at the moment. Well, RP British. Very RP British. Yeah. That's not even RP, is it? Anyway, I don't really mind doing work in the service industry. Oh, actually, I know why I'm going more RP, more old type British. Because I'm working on a project with someone, potentially. Yes. I don't really mind doing work in the service industry, but the streets, yeah. But I'm streets ahead. But the stress of it all really gets to me sometimes. Anyway, don't you think the events at the arena have been pretty popular lately? Maybe I should place a few bets to let loose a little. Hey, fixers. Been a while since you've shown your faces down here, don't you think? We've been busy. It looks like the forces behind the scenes have started making more noise lately. There's a pretty good chance they'll be setting their sights on you soon. Remember to keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, I figured, what with the legacy and the nuke, we've been in the spotlight a little too much lately. Could you maybe explain who exactly these forces are? So far, I've heard about Halle and a few Jaeger Corps. And it sounds like Heiwei's got something up their sleeve. Oh. Huh, guess I shouldn't be surprised. We need to be more careful going forward. And backwards, or left, or right, or up, or down. And also along the fourth dimension. Time! The fact that we lack information at the moment puts us at a disadvantage. Right, let's switch up our path while we go around the Blacklight District, just in case. On Marta's legacy, huh? If it really is a nuclear weapon, we're in for some trouble. There's a good chance you lot'll be the target soon, so be careful, all right? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be another nuke. I don't think that's it. It's. I think it's that case of like, because we've already had one in this story, especially. I don't think it's gonna be that. It would be very boring. It's the best way to put it. Be like, oh, that again. It would be playing the card too many times, kind of thing. Be like, oh, another ace of spades. Yeah. You have 3 ace of spades. There's only 1 in every deck. It's that kind of thing. Like,
Got a great come again soon.
So I need something different now.
Got a great lineup at great prices.
You do, I saw.
Come again soon.
What's the exchange?
Got a great lineup at great
there
prices.
There we go, because we do need a bit more money because we are buying all those
craft
soon. Points things.
Got a great
There's nothing else. Okay.
Soon.
Here, come again soon. Hi, come again soon. Welcome back, friends. Glad to see you're safe. Heard you had a fight with the Society's Oathbreaker. To think the D, therefore, G cult would rise again. I couldn't have predicted that in a million years. I mean, I could. Speaking of things that keep coming back, story-wise, DG cult. Although that, they seem to do it in a fresh way each time, I'd say. I think that's what it needs. If they bring the nuke up again, it needs to be something more than just like, oh look, a nuke and a sword. Okay. You know. Sounds like you know a lot about this stuff, Morgan. Well, I was just helping to gather information for the guild. Had to learn a lot about all the paradise So that sort of thing, as I said it, I'm like, my heart sank. Like, locations in the Republic. Pretty impressive, right? I've been working with military at the police force. Even got involved with the Growlers at one point. Tried to keep my distance, though. I didn't realize. Wait, did you know what was going to happen on Nemeth Island? No idea. I know the place is technically part of the Republic, but it's really just some random remote island. I did hear that the P-word was crushed by the Society in a separate operation, though. I'm sure that's something the intelligence agencies were aware of, but nobody in the underworld had a clue. Well, I'm sure it was a hell of an operation. Yes, I've only heard about it in rumors, and we saw... Where do we see most of, that operation? It was probably Sky 3rd, wasn't it? When we learned about it all. That was quashed. Yeah. But I heard... Is that the right word? Quashed? But I heard they used the Society to destroy them. And that's how the remnants ended up... Well, I'm glad we were able to put an end to it all. Yes, although I do have some regrets. Swin and Nadia. Well, anyway, I'm glad to see you're all safe. Try to rest and recuperate for now, alright?
Alrighty.
Alrighty then. It's been over 10 years already. Time certainly flies. Got so scared when I heard the Oathbreaker showed up, but I'm glad to see you're safe. I mean, that guy's just the worst. Seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if he planned to blow up the whole island. Well, anyway, I'm sure you've got plans. Just remember to rest and recuperate, alright? It's like, blow up the whole island. That wouldn't happen, would it, Katra?
I have some good books on sale.
Why did you sound like you were coming from over there? That was strange. Oh, Fan. Where have you been? Alright, Akihiko. You had me so worried. Only I'm allowed to kill you, alright? Me? Your lover? Do you ever hear yourself? And what do you mean, lover? Well, I just get so upset without you. It's so lonely down here after all. I long to feel the touch of another. To feel my blades sink into their flesh. Alright. Is touching the same as stabbing for you? I see you haven't changed. You should probably keep your distance, Van. I swear I'm not her boyfriend. It's been a while since I've heard him say that. Whenever I see a strong man, I can't help... No. Maybe a book will help calm me down. How about the one with all those torture methods? Hey, is she really alright? No clue. All I know is she won't listen to a thing we say to her. Okay, bye! Yeah.
Wanna rest here?
This is an A and this is a B? Oh look! The G can be for Gabriella. That's Mummy's name. I made sure to learn the letter first. Aww. You really are an angel. Wait, no. G should be for Gigant and Guided Missile. Mummy's taught me so much lately. Like she knows everything. Even how to give the best hugs. Oh, it's adorable. All I want is to give Yota a good life, so I figured it might be best that I send him to Sunday school. But I can't just allow him to go above all by himself, can I? I mean, who knows what could happen during his classes? I have to be there. That means I'd have to close the store pretty often, though. What should I do? Oh, she's so protective. I wonder what Yota would look like while studying, huh? Even the thought is adorable. I need to get my boy in Sunday school. It's for his future.
Do me a favor and decide already.
Alright, we'll have one of them. Thank you very much.
Come back whenever you like.
Whenever I like. Oh, right. Right, so... Who's up here on their lonesome?
A treasure chest.
A treasure chest. Okay. Is this the one I missed previously, I think?
Access granted. I'm going in.
So it should be relatively easy. Relatively.
Conducting search.
I don't know, it feels like I've done this one before.
Conducting search.
I don't know, it's just the start of this feels vaguely familiar, I don't know why.
Confirming surroundings. That's a good lock. Now
It's a
do
good
your
log.
nose.
Oh, it's a lovely good log.
Confirming surroundings.
Whoa, hello.
Conducting search.
I'm sure I was in the red circle then, but no, alright. Fair enough.
That's a good lock.
Yeah, yeah,
Now
good
do
log,
your
yeah,
nose.
this is a
Open
good
it
little
up.
log there. This is our adorable little log, yeah. Anyway,
I've got control of the system.
like I said, relatively simple. First time every time, you know all that. Otis. Cool. Hey, 10,000 punches a day. No, it's gotta be more. If I'm gonna have any chance of beating that bastard, I have to do more. Strangely enough, my days seem pretty fulfilling now. The thought of revenge really lights a fire in the soul, huh? That bastard. Beat every single one of the arena's challenges. By himself, no less. Even defeated that one Jaeger with the robot. No way that guy's normal. After tasting defeat myself, I get it. I was in a rut because I was the champ. Being hit around a few times has really helped liven me up some. Okay. We'll leave you be. What are you looking at?
Sounds fun.
Oh. Interested to see Geo down here. So, when I left Messeldom, I handed ownership of my shop over to this girl that's practically my sister. Anyway, she sent me a letter recently. Told me that a few old friends had stopped by. Oh, really? Thought I heard he was heading that way? Well, whatever. It's nice to know all the good Dingo's done has been really helping people in the long run. I'm just hoping his soul's resting in peace. I still think he's alive somewhere, somehow. You know how this series is. I'll drink to that. Did you hear what we were talking about just now? About the stuff that's happened over in Messeldom? I mean, you run into any stories about Dingo while you were there? Yeah, I got a chance to talk about him with one of our clients. Can't tell you all the details, but it's obvious he's left a trail of good deeds in his wake. Well, whatever he did, I'm sure it was life-changing. Imagine your client wanted to thank him for his help too. If only. Well, we're able to accept her thanks in his stead. It's gotta count for something, right? We just have to make sure to pass it on when we visit his grave. Or see him later at a later date. No, I suppose you're right. Yeah, oh, more from Gio. You know, I have him to thank for getting me this gig as a taxi driver. Only reason I could walk in the daylight again. It was around the time he left Messeldom to become a writer for Meld. Those were some hard times for us. But things are better now. A world without our Malta. Would have been nice for Dingo to see it. That girl Dingo seems so fond of. But she's been doing pretty well recently. I see her articles in the Tyrol Times on occasion. Got a feeling she'll be making it big in the future. Well, I'll be cheering her on.
Indeed.
Indeed. Hey there, care to have some fun before you go? Just don't go too naughty, alright? Is that all she says? Alright. That knockout competition over at the arena seems pretty popular. But the crowd gets so noisy sometimes. I guess it's a good way for scum to let off steam. By the way, the arena events are all sponsored by the same person. They're the big boss of the Blacklight District. Don't show their face very often, but you can be sure to trust them. What's going on down here,
Buy
mate?
something from me. I promise you won't regret it.
I was able to round up a lot of quality girls today. Sure, they're all beginners, but just you wait. They'll be our top sellers in no time. That's great, but are you really going to bring them in all at once? And you said they're all beginners? Don't you think Eden might be a little too advanced for them? Ah, don't worry. I'll just ask Mistress about it. But until she agrees, you'll have to take care of them in the meantime. Well, I guess we don't have a choice. I actually wasn't intending to scout more girls today. My talent-seeking abilities are scary sometimes. But it's no big deal. Mistress will take care of it. Oh yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy about it.
See these two, huh?
Like, that's 40 there, so it's like, ooh, I don't want to spend all my money. I feel like we've got enough on the craft point items at this point, so it's like, yeah, we just hold off there. We'll just hold
Come on
off.
over and say hello.
Hello. I know I could be a little scatterbrained at times, but there's one thing I'll always remember, and that's, okay, actually I forgot. Well, that's fine. Probably wasn't important anyway. Let's keep drinking till we forget everything.
Well,
As long as I don't think too hard about things, I'll stay happy forever. Come on, let's drink till we drop. So, is that it? So, other than the clinic. Expected, how they were talking about the arena. Oh, there's still something down there at the shop. Yeah, how they were talking about the arena. I expected someone to be up here, maybe. Alright, calm down, calm down. Nemeth Islander. From what I heard, they were trying to carry out some grand human experiment. The DG cult. Could have sworn they were destroyed years ago. Karma really can be a bitch sometimes. Look, just forget I said anything, alright? Ooh, I only pray that those spirits have found peace, but do I even have the right? Ooh. You really are a back alley doctor. Right, so let's check your shop to make sure we got everything right.
Whoa!
That's
Got a
not-
great lineup
not that.
at great prices.
Is it trade one? I think Tempest first there. Get one of them. Crimson Ring, get one of them. You never know, you never know. Deep Freeze Verse. Indigo Ring. Indigo Ring. Conundrum! Is that what it says? Corundum, not conundrum. Platinum Choker Plus. Plus. So it's like I need to unequip mine, don't I? Ooh, that's better for the greens. I still need to remember where I can get an iron wrench or whatever. It's not here, is it, somehow? Because then I could get loads of platinum watches. So I only need one, so it's like, it is just a general upgrade, isn't it? From the platinum choker. Because that's what I mean. So it's like, yeah, that's just 10 more right
Come
there.
again soon.
Okay. Hello, what's this? Oh, there we go. Pluto's Nova. Dwarf planet Nova. Okay, so we want to remove. This is really working with my plan quite nicely then, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Okay, no, it wasn't that. It was the trading I wanted.
Got a great lineup at great prices.
Yes, we should be able to make 3, so that's just instantly better. Like I said, it's like iron wrench. Like where?
Come again soon.
Where? It could be from the garden, couldn't it? Let's try and remember the name of it. Right, so ferry with this in place. That takes you there. So I only need 10 more. What's that other one I just got? Takes you to 98. I feel like that's good enough. but prevents delay, slow, and stat down at the same time. It's like, yeah. So very much for you. Take you to 76. So where were we? Let's try to remember like where we were with this now. Because, yeah, you get 35 there. So you go 10 beyond at this point. So we could take out some evade quartz if we want. Or, because you don't have the evasion there. Or, I could take you up. So 89. So that puts you at 9. Where was the other one? Where's he again then? Because that takes you to the same, which would have been better. Because prevents death blow. It's like we're just so close on getting like 100. Like, especially there, like you're just so close already. It's like, do you have anything that gives you slightly more evasion? Like, no. No. This one maybe. So if I can maybe get rid of one of them.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Nah, she's got all the evades there already, hasn't she? So I was just thinking like maybe I could take out one of the evades. So hold on. So if you've got the 35 there and you've already got the 76, that means you've got 11 extra, right? Yeah, 5 plus 6? Yeah, so 11 extra from when you boost, which you would be wanting to do all the time. So if we could drop 11... It's that sort of thing. If we had a platinum choker, we could just drop down to that. So, I think we're in a good position. Again, it's just trying to remember like where.
Got a great lineup at
It's not
great
right there,
prices.
is it? No. Where I can get this that. I can make more of them. Because that's just a good idea to just get another one of them, isn't it? Like, yeah. Yeah, if I could just figure out where I can get the iron wrench. I genuinely might just go look it up right now. And it's a good job I came back to Old Town for this. It's like, oh, there's a maple fountain pen. But yeah, this is where we get the iron wrench. Let's get several of them at this point. Get several of them.
Hope to see you again.
I didn't realize you had a new on you.
I can handle
Because I'm sure they didn't have a new.
See you later.
Like he didn't have a new, so why was there a new thing? Because I rely on that. What else have I missed? What else? Why am I going in here for it? It's like on the to-do list. Yes, the fountain pen for Mario.
Wow, thank you so much.
Wow. Van's defense up by 5. Not bad. Right, let's go back to Blacklight District then, and just the entrance should be close enough.
Gang.
Let's go, gang.
Don't think I've seen you.
Okay, so shop, trade.
Got a great lineup at great prices.
Where are we now? Platinum choker. So I can only make the one because I need silver headphones, right? So the question is, where do I get silver headphones from then? Because now it's like, all right, well, where do I get golden spoons from? Do I need any more, actually? Like golden rosario. I'm sure there's stuff out there I need to get to do that. But, right, so what am I missing on that now? Why can't I make another one? So I own one, I required one. And I have enough few materials. Like, wow, is it because I just made it? It's getting confused.
Come again soon.
Let's just come out of that, just to be sure.
Ho, ho.
Okay, so trade.
Got a great lineup at great prices.
There we go. Yeah, it's probably because I just made it, so it just hadn't updated, etc. But I am genuinely like, wait, where do I get some more silver headphones?
Come again
But
soon.
we should see about equipping that first to see if we even need anything. I mean, there's some silver headphones right there. Like, because I could swap that out and just completely get rid of that anyway, but I don't really need it. Because, yeah, then we could take that. Although I did like the idea of having... Where was it? No. Where was that? There. Did like having that. Because prevents delay, slow, step down, but... Just take that there. It just takes you 110. It's like, So now we could change this up. AEV goes up. ADF goes up there as well. Movement goes down a little bit in speed, so that's okay, I'd say on that one. Evasion goes down a bit too much there for my liking, but that's better. So, ferry. Could you get slightly better? If you could you get like 100% evasion if I just changed up slightly? So obviously with that, I definitely would, you know. So, I think we're good with the 98 though. And you get it with that boost. And you get yours with boost. So I think we're sorted there for evasion. Like we got 100% on all of them. But ferry's obviously a little bit... That's going to bother me if I don't get that. That 100%. Because it's like, you've clearly got over 100. You can get 100. You can get over 100. Ferry's missing 2. That's bothering me. Because that means she can slightly get hit. So I'm going to see if I can find out where to get... What is it I need? What is that? Trade.
Great lineup at great prices.
I'm gonna see where I can get the silver headphones. They're at the Vern store. So let's get 2 more of them.
Come again.
Oh yes, indeed. All right, so let's go back to Blacklight District.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Do.
Check out the arena.
Oh, I've had an idea as well, actually. That maybe I should go try and make some more.
Great prices.
And give them to Van.
Come again soon.
Coming out because you know I have to do that.
Great lineup at great prices.
See, yeah, I'm thinking like, if we have one of these around on Van, the craft points, like, that might be worth having. We can get Van's evasion up. That would be very good for us. Not evasion. Obviously, we're getting his evasion up. Yeah, if we can get his evasion up so then we can get that in place. His craft points will go up quite a bit, which will be very, 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 very useful. Okay, so, right, let's see here. Because we can take out one of these now, can't we? So, Platinum Choker takes him to 89. So we can just straight out remove that. Okay. And then we can put that in. I mean, ooh, Macho Belt would be good as well. Like every turn? No, I'm going to go with the true headband. Okay, so we can actually take it down a little bit. We can take it down to 75. I don't need that. That takes his attack slightly up, but takes him down to 70, and I don't think that's worth it. Alright, I think we found a good balance with my plan currently going on there, so I'm quite happy with that. Oh, obviously, the reason we were actually making that was so we could swap that out for that, so it takes you to 119. So is there anything? Yep, I'll have that in. 115. Accuracy up to 20% there. I think I will go with that on. Hurry there, get her attack up a little bit. Like, yeah, still at 103 now. So yeah, I think we're good on the evasion front. Let's carry on our rounds then over at the center Marche.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
How is business treating you?
Straight from the farm.
Take a look at my wares.
How dare you, sir? I went over to R&M at Trion Mall the other day and took a look at their selection. You could buy fashionable clothes for so cheap over there. How's anyone supposed to compete with that? My own sales have been slipping lately. I've got to shake things up somehow. No. Somehow.
Keep your eyes on this.
No.
This is kind of fun.
Is it? I don't know why I respond to the NPCs. They can't hear me. You never can know what an old card game will cycle back into popularity again. Where's Blade? That's simply the nature of trends, though, isn't it? I'm just happy to see younger folk having fun. I want to play Blade again. I liked Blade. It's a nice game. Oh, hey, Anyas. Should have figured the stuff you had to take care of this afternoon would be your part-time job again. Yes, it's something I couldn't afford to skip out on. What about you, Odette? Just browsing records? Yep, I was thinking we needed some more choices for what kinds of music to play on campus during the festival. My mind keeps circling back to if Swin and Nadia are alright, though. I know they said it's only temporary, but what the heck could have called them back to Roma Ferry all of a sudden? I don't know the details myself, sorry to say. Don't go stressing yourselves out. They'll be back before you know it. Those kids are the type to follow through on their word and all in all, yes. You've got a point there. We'll just have to keep the faith and sit tight then. I've got my own responsibilities to focus on anyway. The only few weeks to go before the festival. That's the spirit. Odette. I'll do my part as well. We'll make this event one to remember. I wonder what happened to Albert. He was supposed to come help me out today. Well, whatever. Can't let that distract me from sifting through all these tunes. I recommend Amber Amour. Yes. I hear Seven Hearts has been all the rage lately. We amused ourselves with multiplayer card games like that when I was a young man too. This takes me back to the days when Belinda and I would go a few rounds of each other on train trips.
Well...
Oh, hello.
Hello! Proverbs of confrontation. Amber Turtle. Speaking of
You're
Amber.
welcome back anytime.
Oh yes, quite. Thank you, sir. Thank you. What am I doing? Where am I? Who am I? Where? It's still the wrong menu for that.
Well, got any plans?
Yeah, apparently.
Gotta treat myself every now and then.
Yeah, you didn't treat yourself enough, did you? That's actually while we're there, thinking about it. Some of the new cooking ones. Let's get them sorted.
I'm stuffed. Love me a sugar rush.
Oh, we know you love yourself a sugar rush. Yeah, the craft points we're very much done here, aren't we? We've got enough going around. Obviously, we got the tea as well. Which, you know, doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Right. Long time no see, Spriggan. I'm told all that business with Almata's legacy has you on the move lately. You could say that. News travels fast. Huh. Only in the form of rumors, really. Truth be told, I assumed things in the underworld would settle down a bit now that Almata's out of the picture. The fact that I'm still hearing one of them only proves how much of an impact they made. Almata has a way of lingering long after they're supposed to be gone. It's just plain crazy how much their presence still hangs in the air.
Want to take a look?
Nope.
Come again.
No. I refuse, sir. Cane. Never knew there were so many types of frying pans. They've got aluminium. Sorry, it says aluminum for some reason. Oh, it's aluminium. Copper, steel. Which one should I get? Iron. Kane said that he wants to help me more in the kitchen, but our frying pan at home is a tad large, so I decided to get another one just for him. You get different size ones, why would you? He really is a sweet kid, always thinking of his dear old dad. I just get different size ones anyway. That's just sensible. Like you're wasting energy otherwise. Yeah, different ones for different foods. Well now, any other place would likely consider these vegetables to be substandard. Growing them organically, however, has allowed their flavors to truly shine through. What do you say to supplying my stand with your family's produce? I'd even pay you above market price. Huh. It's just as I said, miss. Think you could start bringing them in tomorrow? Yes, of course, thank you so much. No, I should be thanking you. No. I don't believe it. Remain actually agreed to carry our produce? Thank goodness I went out on a limb. I must have taken no small amount of effort to raise vegetables like these organically. I haven't made a contract this satisfying in quite some time.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Veggie juice. Very well.
Drop by again sometime.
Oh, yeah, quite. Let's have that veggie. Have that veggie juice. Not much in the way of gourmet points. Put your arms down, man. Jeez. If it's an air of luxury you're after, might I suggest a bit of Erebonian brandy? Among them, Steinrose is the real deal. A sip of that will have you feeling like a proper imperial noble. Steinrose, you say? Oh. Well, indeed. It's Malcolm, and he seems to be in the middle. Here's the red orange you wanted, by the way. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy to get my hands on this thing. Nice, you always pull through, Malcolm. I owe you big time. Here's the red orange you wanted, by the way. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy to get my hands on this thing. Nice, you always pull through, Malcolm. I owe you big time. It's the exact same dialogue.
It's gonna be.
But he was blue. Strange.
Later.
Yes, later. Later indeed.
Marche really does have
There's so
everything.
much to...
Get the pastries going. Okay. I'll get the
Love me
raspberry.
a sugar rush.
Kalele! The markets offering are gradually starting to cycle out now that we're on the tail end of winter. Which are on the tail end of winter, but it looks like spring, right? You got the trees blooming and the leaves coming in. I'm practically bursting with excitement for the spring vegetables. Oh, that's probably why, you know. Remain and the other grocers will have in stock. Like, I wouldn't call, like, with the flowers blooming and everything, like, it's, I know some do bloom during winter, but I wouldn't call it the end of winter. I'd just be like, with everything I've seen, I'd be like, start of spring. Anyway. Not to get too ahead of myself, but I've got a whole slew of new recipes in the works right now.
What can I get for you?
A boiga. An avocado
Thanks for shopping.
boiga. Intriguing. I'd give it a go. I don't think I'd like it, but I'd give it a go.
Thanks for the grub.
He loves himself a sugar rush.
Check out what I have on offer.
It's easy to get put off by the way durians smell. Oh yes, death. But my mum says they taste amazing. People just need to give them a try. You should buy one and see for yourself.
Okay.
It's true, they smell of death, by the way. Today we have the king of all fruits, the durian. They may be out of season right now, but the quality is second to none. Don't be shy about trying one out. The more off-putting the smell, the greater the flavor. The best experience, however, you'll want to let them ripen an extra 2 or 3 days. That's when the aroma and taste will be at their peak. You'll be able to get enough, no doubt.
Let me know if you need anything.
Banana chips.
Please, come back anytime.
Well,
What's a banana chip? Because it wouldn't be a banana crisp for me. It's like banana slice? Like, I don't know. They're pleasant, sweet slices of dehydrated banana. I'm not entirely sure what we call them. 'Cause, yeah, it's not a slice. Dehydrated banana. Could be slices. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Kitty, another kitty. We gotta be always like keeping an eye on the kitties. What's going on? I mean, he's clearly interested in the fish, but you know. Stares cattily. Tiger's got that longing look in his eyes. Doesn't seem like he's all that hungry though. Maybe he wants something to give to another cat. Meow. Stares cattily. Okay, we're keeping an eye on the cats at the moment. Peggy and I often leave Tiger to the leftover bony bits from the fish I've cleaned. But for whatever reason, he doesn't seem all that enthused about them today. Can't exactly afford to just give him our valuable merchandise, but I'll see what doesn't sell come closing time and go from there. It's like, just remind me, like, the other day, is it very much like, I heard, like the bins outside, there's another cat up there, look. Heard the bins outside, or trash receptacles, as you call them in the United States. Trash receptacles, that's what you call them, yes, those. Anyway, the bins outside, I heard noises, and I was like, what's going on? And there was a cat just climbing over it, it had a bone in its mouth. I was like, where did you get the bone from? What the? I assume it had meat on it, you know. I believe precious metals and gemstones to be an excellent investment, yes. But they're not the sort of thing an untrained eye should ever consider getting involved with. I've seen countless people crash and burn with nothing to blame for it but their own greed. Ultimately, it's best to keep hold of these baubles simply because you enjoy them. The Central East has so many spices. What if I use these to come up with my own original curry? That would give me some girl boss points for sure, right? And they say eating meat makes you happier. And you know what? They're absolutely right. You would say that as a meat seller. So step right up and grab yourself a nice juicy piece of heaven. It's not all about the sales for me though. I just love seeing my customers smile. That's why I'm giving out extra large servings today. Oh, fair enough.
what can I get for you?
A camel sausage.
Thanks a bunch.
I had sausages earlier. In hot dog form. It wasn't, you know, your hot dog sausage. It was a Cumberland sausage. In a hot dog bun. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Just got a lovely bit of meat, herbs and spices in it. Oh, so good. Where am I? Yes, okay. Item. Cooking. Because I'm making my way through that because I'm getting close to getting up to 19. Okay. Can we not go in there? No? Okay. I was thinking that was where the grocery shop was. So, you know, but no. Hello! Those two are speaking to each other. I don't like this. Keep trying to study Mr. Ward's technique, but the coffee rabbit hole goes a lot deeper than I realized. Brewing it the way he does is challenging, but I'm not gonna let that stop me. Oh. Get that. Rami's passion for coffee genuinely astounds me at times. With enough perseverance, she's bound to surpass even me as a barista someday.
Welcome.
Why would you want
Thank
that?
you for coming.
It's like, no, I'm reading them. Don't worry, I saw what it was. Like, nope. Does that one count? It's got the aroma, but it doesn't say it's got coffee in it. But I'm going to assume it. So, you know, I won't buy it. He is finished on his conversations, though. Yeah. You call yourself an enthusiast? Don't make me laugh. All you ever do is dilute your coffee with bilge and tripe. Oh, so that's how you want to play it. Tell you what then, I'll drink it black just this once. But in exchange, you have to try a cafe latte. They're both going to like the other one, aren't they? Alright, at the very least you have your chance to see how foolish you were. Ward, could you bring this young miss your finest cup of my usual? And your extra extra finest cafe latte for him as well. As you wish. You know, I'm not so confident you'll be able to appreciate the rich flavor of coffee taken block. I could say the same thing about you and lattes, pal. Oh no, I genuinely want to see how it happens with it. Oh. So in other words, your goal is not to question each individual merit and pitfall of the president's policy measures. Rather, you wish to delve into what it is they're really working toward. Space! Let's just say their long-term prospects. That's correct. After all, policies are nothing more than measures through which an ideal nation is created. I believe it best to make the Republican Party's stance apparent. We're here to make sure all the facts are laid out on the table. We can't just blindly agree with the current administration, after all. Forward-thinking nations must have polarity. I see, you're just as Rocksmith said you'd be. Thankfully, I have yet to lose sight of our party's ideals. If only I could say the same of the others. Well, no matter, I look forward to hearing you speak at the upcoming debate, Ryan. It would seem Ryan has redirected the bitterness of his past hardships into bettering himself. He is most certainly one to look out for. Not many senators share in his background. Fewer still have the mettle to channel it into such a forward-thinking ideology. I have great expectations of him, if only for the vital experience and perspective he can provide. Naturally, the Republican Party should actively select policies appropriate for these modern times rather than cling only to convention. By that same token, it must also consider what kind of society said policies can promise to our nation and its people. With that standpoint in mind, I believe it's high time we reclarified our stance. Oh, Kyle's been practicing his fishing like a madman over at the Memorial Park. I couldn't be prouder to call him my grandson.
Anything you want?
I mean, we'll get them.
Hope you get good use out of it.
Oh, yes, indeed. Okay, so... it is just the rest area, isn't it? Cool. Dun, dun, dun. See if we can speak to the dots before... oh no, they are the dots, aren't they? Here. What the... when did you two get to Edith? Hey, I was actually about to reach out to you. How's that for a coincidence? It's been a while, guys. Say for Aaron and them, anyway. Jack! Hail! A pleasure to see you. Any particular reason you came to the capital? Nah, it's just that Langport's quieted down a lot lately. We figured if there was action to be had, it'd be here, so we made a trip of it. I wouldn't say much of note has happened since Nemeth Island, though. Yeah, wait for it. We are on the hunt for a couple of runaway kids, but you've never met them, so won't bother you with the details as far as you know. That's so. Well, we'll let you know if we hear anything suspicious. Backing up a bit, you said Langport's quieted down? What about Halle? Nothing official yet, but they've pretty much got everything squared away. Just the way Tsao wants it, too. Tch, figures. We got the whole story back on the island, but that doesn't make me any less pissed. It's a lot to take in. Tsao defecting to start his own family. Up until now, I'd have laughed at the idea, but if anyone can pull it off, it's him. Again, I know I keep bringing it up, like, the story itself is fine. It was just so rushed. I would have liked a better exploration of the idea leading up to it, and more of the details about how his relationship with Ashen was a lie, sort of thing. I think that kind of stuff. I would have liked more, and we didn't get the more. We still may, but it feels like it should have already happened, you know? Especially the brother stuff. Like, anyway, you know my stance on that. On a related note, old Gian and Fan Lu are here in town too. Are they now? What for? I guess they have a whole slew of things to sort out now that Tsao's left the Lu family. Could also be that they're just here to talk business. Nah. Whatever the case, it's not likely to have anything to do with our current objective. It's probably everything to do with our current objective. Yeah, we should focus on what we're dealing with at the moment. Best of luck. You're keeping an ear out for some garden master, right? Anything comes up, we'll pass it along. But in the meantime, I think I'll mosey into the capital's gambling scene and see if I can make a few waves. Just don't get it over your head. I'm not looking to clean up after your messes. In fact, maybe I ought to come along and keep you from making any. Oh, isn't that precious? You got your very own chaperone. Ah, stuff it. Oh my. We've got a pretty decent handle on what went down on Nemeth Island. Can't say the same about where the Oathbreaker went, though. Doesn't seem like our Ross, his other members, are up to anything major either, yet. But you can't be too careful after your getaway's gone wrong. Especially when it comes to those twins. You watch our backs and we'll watch yours, just like we did in Longport. Been too long since my last romp in Edith. Would love to play it fast and loose, don't get me wrong. But we've got monkey business going on all over the Republic right now, Langport included. Gonna have to make like the informant I am and gather some intel. I'll be sure to keep my ear to the ground for any gab on those kids that ran out on you too. Alright, so we got an achievement. All fishing gear parts obtained. Okay, very well. Instantly my head itches again. So, now what? I'm assuming we just head to a different area. There we go. But Marty, what's up?
A new tip just came in. Fresh off the grapevine. I had a feeling you'd be in need of a refill right about now.
Oh my. Thoughtful as ever. Lay it on us. Right. You see, something curious has been going on at the condemned sector of the Blacklight District. Oh. The condemned sector? It's a dilapidated corner of the district. That would explain the other door. The one where the Red Fairy appeared. Certainly brands of criminals hit it up when they're looking to get away from whatever they want. Or get away with whatever they want. So, what's the stitch over there? Or the sitch? Well, lately, rumour has it that a stranger has been going in and out of the area. Now, I can't say whether this next part is necessarily related, but apparently the monsters that frequent the condemned sector have been found killed by what appear to be needles. Needles? Does that mean it was Nadia? Sorry, hun, but I can only tell you what I've heard. Not to worry, this lead should prove more than sufficient. I want to investigate this straight away. Yeah, let's gear up and head out. Thanks, Marty. I owe you one. Let's call it on the house and leave it at that. If you need anything else, my line's always open. Ooh. Oh yeah, because we were loading. I was like, why did it do that? Okay, let's go to... Oh, I was hoping I could go to the entrance of the condemned sector, but no.
Don't think I've seen you before.
I've seen you before. The condemned sector's just past this gate. That's where all those monsters were found stabbed to death by needles. It'll probably take us a long while to look into this properly. Let's go! Let's go! March 20th, 2:15 p.m. So this is the condemned sector. Feels stifling somehow. Yeah, the air's just that stagnant. Is Nadia really here? I can't say for certain yet. But if there's any chance she found a clue here that points to Swin, I wouldn't rule it out. That's great and all, but how do we plan on sweeping this dump? Why don't we begin by heading to where the Black Aurora was situated? If no one has any other routes in mind, then I guess we might as well. The Genesis? Huh, jackpot. Evidently this place has something worth our time. She looks very worried. Yeah, that's our cue to buckle up and move. Let's sweep through as far as we can to start. Can we? Fast travel further down. Because it is like... So I feel like a death end's coming. That goes back to the prologue. I was just wondering. Like, I'm just wondering, like, here, like, yeah, we've got these locked ones that we didn't do. So, huh. I do find that interesting, just how we avoided them. Because we avoided... Did we avoid that? Yeah, because that was a death end we didn't go to. So what was this one? Feels weird that that has a lock on it. Like it's going back. Like you'd think it'd be on the main line, but no. And then leading up to that, so... But anyway, that one just seems slightly out of place. Right, but the question is, which way do we go first? I'm gonna go investigate up there, because I'm so curious about that bit first. Just getting a bit of boost on the way, you know. Monsters
Looks
appeared.
like the gang's all here.
Access beyond this point is restricted to high-ranking management only. It's the same setup as before. We won't be able to get through without a keycard. Let's start looking around then. There should be one somewhere in the condemned sector. Right. But at least we know that now, you know. Maybe just investigating that could have potentially prevented a death end. I don't know. It's possible though, right? Hello. Hey, take a look at that. That's new. Definitely a needle. There's no mistake, it's one of the needles Nadia uses. This monster wasn't killed all that long ago. And she can't be too far away. Monsters appeared. Guess its friends came by to get revenge. What do you all say we help reunite them?
What a
Damn.
lovely day for an exorcism.
Indeed. Right, boost. And obviously we then want coin bullets.
Think fast! Take this! Got your number.
Our
Lovely.
chance.
Get that evasion going with your boost as well. Let's see here.
Keep it up, it's working.
Is it? Oh yes.
Initializing drive.
Again, go with arts. Obviously.
Make it count.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Activating drive. Perfect chance.
Can we actually... No. Just go with that.
My move now.
Because you got enough going on here, Van. You could do something. I'm actually going to go with the arts. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Time for thaumaturgy.
Go, Petra!
Do.
Our chance.
Ooh, lovely.
Output
Another
maximize.
boost, please.
Initializing drive.
Yes.
Well,
This!
we're waiting. Cool.
There.
Go, Petra!
Like,
Yeah. Very.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that out. See how much damage we can do on one of them.
Chance!
Got this.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course. Azure Sunray!
Boost gauge expanded.
And you're gone. Hey!
I won't lose.
Good.
Output maximized.
Engaging
There.
drive! Go, Petra!
Perfect chance.
Yeah, I guess both of them. Is that before Ferry? Yeah.
Activating drive.
Get that crit up. get that.
Theo, we need help.
Thanks, pal.
I'll support you.
Let them fight.
There, Barry. Activating
Crit
skill.
came in handy.
Here goes.
Let's move up a little bit. Get that boost again. Yeah, we'll get that out again.
Got this.
Feel my power.
I think the evasion thing's working well, though.
I'll cut you down to size.
I think the idea of giving Van that gladiator belt, the true gladiator belt, has allowed him to get more craft points. Lovely.
And leveled up.
Oh, well done. The coast is clear. Looks like it. Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. She left it behind on purpose, potentially? There's something glowing on the ground. It's the key to that gate we passed on the way. Let's pull back and continue on from there. Would he have said that had I not investigated that? Obtained condemned sector keycard number 3. Right. We'll use this as a place to end the part then, and then we'll head into the new area of the condemned sector. So, we shall see you in the next part. Ta-ra for now.